Okay, so on to the next track / performance in Sonia's Prideful Melodies, man. And we had a great start already. For those of you who are only joining us now, just go one back and start from that Mumford & Sons song. It was called I Will Wait For You, or I Will Wait. It's absolutely amazing. So it was a great start to the series, and now we're moving on to Corey Hart, Kim Richardson, and Jonathan Roy. And the song's called One. I've never heard of any of these artists, to be fair. There is a message here from Sonia, which is, this was released in October. This is I'm assuming October of 2023, if I'm not mistaken. This is a cover of U2's Ode to Relationships, Conflict and Reconciliation. Corey Hart is in collaboration with Juno award-winning Kim Richardson and up-and-comer Jonathan Roy, son of hockey legend Patrick Roy. Don't know any of those people, but we're about to know, and we're about to find out what they do as well. But yeah, like I said, we are almost done with these 535 series as well. We've got 2 more after this series, and then we're moving on to other stuff. And there's a lot of other stuff coming. So let's rock and roll, man. Let's see what we got. It's a live acoustic rehearsal. Let's go. I wonder if I've ever heard this song from YouTube.
Is it getting better? Or do you feel the same? Will it make it easier on you now? If you've got someone to blame, you say one love, one life, when it's one need in the night, one love, we get to share it, but it leaves you, baby, if you don't care for it.
I like the huskiness in his voice over here. This song, obviously I've heard of the song. It's not on my playlist. It hasn't been. YouTube isn't on my playlist. I was dragged kicking and screaming to a YouTube concert, which just landed up being one of the best concerts I've ever been to, right? But this over here, I definitely remember this song. This was actually a crowd pleaser of a song, right? And that's where you put up the flashes of your phones and all that kind of thing. But it was absolutely beautiful, amazing. Never really looked into the actual words of this or any of YouTube's songs, right? But it's one of those tracks that you're going to recognize. I mean, it was quite popular at the time. But yeah, man, it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I really love that. I obviously know this is different, obviously someone else, because the lead singer of U2 is Bono. I don't know who Corey Hart is. I don't know who Kim Richardson is. Don't know who Jonathan Roy is. So either way, his voice is absolutely beautiful. That little female sort of vocal in the background there is also amazing. And ooh, like that.
Did I disappoint you?
Now we're getting soulful.
To leave a bad taste in your mouth. You act like you never had love. Now you want me to go without. It's too late tonight to drag the past out into the light.
Wait a second. Whoa, I'm getting too many goosebumps over here. Wait a second. Wait a second. All of their voices are amazing. Absolutely all of their voices are incredible. Let's go.
To drag the past out into the light, where we're not the same. Carry each other, carry each other. Whoa. For forgiveness, have you come to raise the dead? Have you come here to play Jesus to the lepers in your head? Did I ask too much, more than a lot? Gave you nothing, but it's all I got. Well, why
song is basically, you can see it's basically what we read in the beginning, where it is about conflict and reconciliation. So there is obviously a foundation of love in this relationship, but then things happen in a relationship and people get hurt and stuff like that, and then there will be conflict in the relationship, and then afterwards it's actually opening up to a point of like reconciliation. And you always go through those stages over there where you also like, you get angry, and then you go through all of the stages of grief to a certain degree, but not really grief. All right, and you get to a point, it's like, what is it that you want, right? You want someone to blame? Fine, I'll take the blame. Like, if it's going to absolve you and then we can fix this relationship, if it's going to reconcile things, fine, let's take the, because if we're both going to sit here and just play victim and not communicate, our relationship's going to completely collapse and fall apart. All right, and that's the beautiful thing about human nature. The beautiful thing about relationships as well is that so much can get resolved with just communicating. So much can get resolved by actually just putting it to the forefront and saying, like, this is how feedback. Like, how do you know that? How do you know not to do things that your partner doesn't like if you're not communicating? Like, you need to communicate, and your partner needs to communicate with you. Like, if you're going to bottle it up and let it bottleneck, you're going to get to the conflict stage of that relationship. But if you're always talking about it and you're always getting a level of feedback where it's like, please don't do this because this hurts me, right? That's communicating. That actually opens up the door, and you actually know how to live with each other and manage each other's expectations in a decent way. And then that conflict resolution is just made much easier when it comes. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I really like that. Beautiful, really beautiful song, man. Never really listened to the words of this, but beautiful words as well.
Again, oh, love is a temple. Love is a higher law. Love is a temple. Love's a higher law. And ask me to enter, but then you make me crawl. I keep holding on to what you got, and all you got is her. One love, one blood, one life. You got to do what you should. One life with each other, sisters and brothers. One life, oh, we're not the same. Get to carry each other, carry each other. Oh, did I ask too much? More than a lot. Give you nothing, but it's all I got. We're one, but we're
That line's a very powerful line. I'll give you nothing, and that's all I got, essentially. And when he means nothing, he doesn't actually mean nothing. It's a very loaded statement over there, because it's like, I'll give you me. Like, that is it. That's all I've got. All I've got is me, right? It's, you take it or leave it, right? We literally cutting away and shredding away at all the materialism. I don't have any of that to offer you, right? If you can take me with nothing, which means just me, then this relationship's gonna fucking work, guaranteed. Do you know what I mean? Because then you accept me for me. I like that. That's a really cool, very powerful little line there.
one, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other, carry each other.
Get to carry each other.
One.
Beautiful song, man. I like that. All you get is me, nothing else but me. But the perk with that is that we get to carry each other. Come on, man, that's fire. I love this song. This is absolutely incredible. I think we probably, we'll see what's next, but we're probably gonna podium this as well. Our podium is currently looking like a building staircase. It's like it's got number 1 spot, winner, and then it's going down 40 stairs down. But anyway, absolutely amazing. Let's see what we've got in the very next one. I'll catch you shortly. Peace.